Hey guys, so I have 3 quick announcements to make before we get started. First off, I am at 400 subscribers now, so thank you guys so much. It really means a lot. I've been trying to write to you guys one-on-one to thank you, like my recent subscribers, but for some reason YouTube's not allowing me to do that. So welcome on board. I'll try again another time. And thank you for all of you who've been sticking with me for a long time. I'm definitely going to do a big 400 subscriber hangout in the near future where we can all go talk together, and I'll keep you guys posted on when I end up doing that. Second announcement, I will be doing an interview tomorrow, Tuesday at 1 p.m. Eastern Time. It will be with ex-Palodoc, and he has a MGTOW channel. So I want to talk to him about MGTOW, which is men going their own way, and also mental health. I'm going to tie the two of them together. It's going to be a very different style interview, but if you are available to make it, it is posted on my main page under upcoming events. So you can follow me through there, or you can go through Google Plus if you want to actually use the Q&A tab and ask some questions. And third and final announcement, for those of you that enjoyed my last interview, which was my 6th one in the social anxiety series, I won't name his name in case he doesn't want it mentioned, but he was my mystery social anxiety vlogger, and he has his own new channel which is called Mental Community. So I'll link that below. Go subscribe to him, support him. He started putting out new content, so I think you guys will enjoy that a lot. There's the announcements out of the way. So for today's video, I want to talk a little bit about adaptation, because sometimes I think about mental health in kind of biological terms, since I study biology myself, and I like to think about mental health in terms of evolution, but on shorter time scales. I'm not talking about the ones that take, hundreds of thousands of years to take place. I'm talking about shorter time scales where you can actually see a difference in yourself. So basically, I want to tie this into the personality quiz I gave you guys. Thank you so much, all of you who took part, because that was so much fun. INFP represent. But some of you noticed that your personality type has actually changed over the years, which is super fascinating to me. Some of you started off one, and then over the years you kind of transitioned into another one. And I think that makes a lot of sense. Humans are very adaptable, and they can change over time quite easily. And I think it would be pretty rare for someone to go from being an introvert to an extrovert or vice versa during their life. I'm sure it is possible, but I mean more changes in terms of becoming more judgmental with time, or more observational, or more emotional, or more assertive. You can change your personality a bit over time. So today I really wanted to focus in on the topic of adaptation. And so I wanted all of you guys to please give me a thumbs up for those of you who have felt over your life the end of the world kind of feeling. Something bad happens to you and you think, there is no way I can possibly go on, this is it, there's no purpose to life anymore. That did me in, whether it's a breakup or a failed class or a failed test, or a divorce in the family, or losing a friend in your life, or a death. All these things can feel so overwhelming, and it might even lead you, if you are prone to mental illness, to suicidal thoughts, because I find a lot of people, they are more prone to having these suicidal thoughts if they have mental health issues. So for example, let's say somebody goes through a breakup. A normal person would be like, well, that sucks, but I'm just gonna move on and that's it, I'll find someone else. But somebody with mental health issues might be more likely to go, oh my god, that just shattered my world, maybe I'm not good enough, maybe no one loves me, maybe I should just get rid of myself. Trust me, I've been there when it comes to so many different situations, so that's why I felt comfortable talking about it. So for example, before my current boyfriend, I was in a relationship for over 5 years, so when that ended, it's like you have to change your whole life. I mean, you still were going down your own life path by yourself, but a huge component of your life you're used to for years is just gone all of a sudden, right? And I remember just thinking, like, now what? Now what do I do? And so that's why it's so important, I think, for all of us to develop a stronger sense of self. That way you really know who you are, and you can carry on your life, whether you're with someone, whether you're not. And that's something that I've struggled with a lot, but I've learned to work on myself, whether I'm in a relationship or not, and that has helped me so very much. So I wanted to also tie in adaptation to social anxiety, and I'm going to have to thank Steve Schoenhard for this point of view. It is so true that you can put certain things in your comfort zone and then they no longer scare you. So for example, let's say you go to a new grocery store. I have a lot of general anxiety. I get scared walking into a new place. I worry about where's the cash, where's the item I'm looking for, what if I need to talk to someone. All those things go into my head. They overwhelm me, all the what if scenarios. But the more I go to that one store, or the more I talk to this one person, the more I put that in my comfort zone, and the easier it becomes to adapt to that situation. And so I think that's something that we are all capable of. And let's say you go through a really hard breakup. Well, you know what? You will be able to adapt and get back to normal and eventually fall in love again. That is something that humans are able to do. And it applies to so many different situations. Let's say you fail a test or a course. Is it the end of the world? No, you can go back and you can redo that, and you can try harder this time, apply yourself more, have a better understanding of the material, and get through it. I have failed so many courses in my life, guys. I've done a whole failure rant for you guys. And I failed not because I lack intelligence or anything of the matter. It was because I wasn't able to apply myself, because I was very depressive during some of those moments. Sometimes when you suffer with depression, you completely lack the ability to concentrate on things. You lose interest. Your motivation is nothing. You feel worthless. You feel like you just can't do anything, right? You know, some of us can even develop kind of learned helplessness, where you feel like there's no point in even trying. You just, no matter what, it just doesn't matter, you know? And I might do a video on that. That's a topic in psychology which I've learned about, which is fascinating actually. But for today, just in terms of adapting to things, I think that humans are able to push through. So I really wanted to stress the point that, you know, even if you go through a hard breakup or something really difficult happens, a death in the family, you know, someone close to you passes away, those kind of things, we are all able to get through those things. To kill yourself in that moment because of something like that is, it just, you know, if you look at the grand scheme of things, let's say you're 20 years old and you go through the hardest breakup of your life, and then you think of actually killing yourself because of another person. Do you know what a waste that would be in the grand scheme of things? I'm getting emotional. I always get emotional, guys. No, actually, I just almost choked. I gotta learn to edit, don't I? But anyway, in the grand scheme of things, guys, it means nothing. There's so many people out there. There's so many compatible people. Even at this relationship I'm in right now, where we're going forwards together, we're planning future. If something happened and we ended up breaking up, I'm not gonna go kill myself, because I will be able to adapt. I'm hoping that I won't have to. We all hope like that. We all hope that we'll be successful in whatever we try. But sometimes it doesn't happen. So my take-home message for today, guys, is if it gets tough, you're going through a hard time, reach out to somebody. I'm here for you guys always. Feel free to message me if need be. But I wanted to tell you guys that we can all adapt. We'll all be okay. We can all push through, and it is never the end of the world until it is actually the end of the world. So thank you for watching, my precious gems. I hope to see many of you tomorrow during my interview. If not, hopefully in my big 400 subscriber hangout down the road. Alright, bye for now, everyone.